to another video. I'm assuming a lot of people saw the maxing video, so I guess that leaves a lot of people wondering what I'm going to be doing from now on. I mean, I've been getting questions like, I think I got a couple on Twitter. Obviously I got a shit ton in the comments. And not only that, but also streaming too. People give me the question all the fucking time. So, I figured I might as well mention my plans from here on out, especially now that I'm basically achieved, like, the max goal, which has been something that I've been working on for close to about a year and a half. So, yeah, I guess we should get into it. So, the first thing that I would like to work on is full Armadil. Now, this isn't as simple as it sounds. I kind of have to go get a few things first. I have to basically run a few errands, which kind of sucks. I was really hoping to just be able to get to Arma, but obviously there's a couple of things that I have to do beforehand. First of all, I need prayers. People have been fucking memeing me because I never do raids, and the reason why I never do raids is because I don't fucking like raids. Believe it or not, I really don't like it. Also, I don't know how to do raids, so I feel like if I were to go with a good team of people, I'd basically just weigh them down, and I'd be the fucking weight, and I don't want to feel like the weight. So it's like I've always been in this like fucking situation where it's like I don't like doing it, and I'm gonna weigh down other people. It's like might as well just not do it, you know? But I'm gonna have to man up and just find people that are pretty open to dumbasses, because I don't pick up on shit quickly. Anyways, so I gotta find a raids team. But even before the raids, I'm gonna have to get a Magic Fang, which is what I'm doing right now. As you can see, I'm making Rings of Recoil, which is a little bit of a nuisance to make, I'm not gonna lie. You gotta basically go buy the gold, then you gotta go buy the sapphires, and then it's just fucking AIDS. But yeah, that's what I'm doing currently. Now, there is one other thing that I actually did. Bit of a spoiler, but whatever. You'll figure it out. I got a Master Wand. This took about 2 days, for anybody that was wondering. Now, what I'm going to be using this for is Inferno and God Wars Dungeon. Now, you might be wondering why use this for God Wars Dungeon. Well, for right now, I'm going to be using this for Blood Barrage. So let's say if I'm doing God Wars Dungeon and I kill Armadil, right? The minions are still left over. And this thing is actually really nice to use if you bring Ancients and Blood Barrage runes. So basically I'll be able to siphon off some HP from doing that. And Arma's going to be a bitch. I can already tell. Dying there is not going to be fun. Actually killing the boss isn't going to be fun. I mean, I have an ACB, so it's not going to be that bad. But I'm also going to have to, like, get chins beforehand, too. It's just going to be a huge bitch. But I still would like to get full Arma. Now, the reason why I mentioned the Master Wand is because Inferno 2, I'm going to want to do Inferno as well. A lot of people were asking me about that, too. Like, when are you going to do Inferno? I really have no idea. I'm going to fail it quite a bit, and I don't think I'll be streaming it either. I'll be streaming it when I feel comfortable streaming it. Because, like I said, I'm a bit of a dumbass when it comes down to it, and I don't necessarily... it takes me a minute to pick up on things, so I'll be doing that basically whenever, well, I'll be streaming it whenever I understand it pretty well. But yeah, that's basically the plan for right now. Now, I did say that, like, okay, all throughout my streams before I maxed, I always said that I would do, or people always ask, like, what are you going to do after max? And I always said PVM post-max skilling. That's all I can really tell you right now. As for the skilling, I don't know when I'm going to get back to it, but I'll get back to it eventually. I guess a lot of people can understand why I don't really want to go back to skilling immediately, because I just spent about a year and a half skilling, and I would like to go back to PVM. So, seeing as that I liked PVM beforehand, I'd like to go back for a minute. I did try doing Wintertod, but that didn't even go over well. I did like 3 crates, and I was like, this shit is stupid. Why am I doing this? So I left. And I haven't gone back since. So the only other skilling that I'll be doing is, I guess, with the supplies from Zora. Like, with the pure essence that I get from Zora, I'm going to turn that into double nature runes, and then sell a lot of those double nature runes. And the reason why I'm doing that is just because I like making double nature runes. Like, it's just something I enjoy doing. So unless it's like, let's say if I get supplies from a drop, then I'll probably skill with it, you know? But it's not going to be a lot to the point where I'll be skilling for weeks and weeks on end. Most of the time, it's going to be PVM. I'm going to be sitting at Arma for quite a long time. I'll be at Zora for a little bit too, seeing as that my cash stack is low as hell, and that's also another reason why I'm going to Zora. Not just the Magic Fang for raids, but also just to get some GP, because this is literally all I have. The 522k, it's all I got. It's pretty sad. Yeah, I know. It's pitiful. It's pitiful. But I'm working on a bigger cash tech right now. I did do a little bit of Zaya rune crafting for blood runes. Whenever I feel like rune crafting on Zaya, I'm just going to go and do it. The more blood runes that I save up, the easier that it's going to be to actually use those runes in God Wars Dungeon whenever I need to. So just whenever I feel like it, I'll go do blood runes. I did like... It took me a day to craft like 10k of them, so that was about a day worth. Now, I could also sell those runes and then go do gorillas, because gorillas are something else I'm gonna have to do. I was planning on doing gorillas after Zora, before raids, like in between to get a Zenyte. Hopefully I get like an Onyx from Zora too, that way I could make a amulet. I forgot what it was called, the Zenyte range amulet, whatever. I'm gonna need that for raids, and actually that's about it. Just raids. That amulet's gonna come in handy for Arma, I think, too, but also it's just another gear type of thing to get to fill up my bag, because if we look at my bag right now, it's pretty empty. Like, you might not say it's empty, but it's pretty goddamn empty, seeing as that I could get rid of the soul runes, I could get rid of the sharks, the chaos runes, like that. You could get rid of a lot of shit and I'd end up having a lot of space. I can afford to get full Arma now. I can afford to get that ranged Zenyte amulet. I can afford to get a lot of other shit too. You might be asking why I'm not doing gorillas before Zora. I mean, it does give me money and shit, but then again, even if I get the Zenyte, I'm not necessarily gonna have the money to buy the Onyx. So I kind of just ruled that out immediately and just decided to do Zora right after, well, pretty much now. I just gotta make the rings and such. So that was really all confusing. I know that was a lot. So I'm going to sum it out completely what I'm going to be doing. So right now, I'm going to be doing Zora. I'm making the rings right now. As soon as I get a magic fang from that, or whenever I do, I'll be doing raids. Raids or gorillas. I don't know. I'm probably going to do gorillas immediately after. I would like the range amulet. So after I get the range amulet from gorillas, obviously raids. After raids, I think I'm going to have to do a Barrows grind for Arams. And then... Well, no, I don't typically have to do Arams. I think after raids I'll be doing Arma, I'm pretty sure. Or the grind for Arams, because I'm going to have to get Arams for Inferno anyways. So, Barrows or Armadillo. If I do Barrows first, then I'll do Armadillo. If I do Armadillo, then Barrows afterwards. And then after that, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I'm pretty sure I'll be doing a new type of series, but for now I would just like to get the Arma. Corp is also another thing that I want to do, but it should tie into another series that I would like... most series coming, well, the most series that I'm going to be doing from now on are going to be PVM series. I know it sucks, like everybody in their fucking nan does PVM series, but I'm just going to do it because, damn, I miss killing bosses and shit, so might as well go for it. I do want to learn how to play like God Wars Dungeon 2, so that'll tie into the series. Anyways, that's the plan for now, is just working towards full Arma. I'll be telling you about the series that I plan on doing after I get Armadillo done. So, hopefully that sums it out for everybody that was wondering. No, I'm not going to burn out immediately, and whatever. I was thinking about taking a month-long break after I max, and I'm still debating it. Because there were definitely a lot of games that I'd like to play that came out during the time that I was doing this, and I just really couldn't free up the time because my schedule was pretty tight. I'm not going to lie, you know? I am a high school student. I did have to attend high school, and then also, you know... whatever, time. It didn't typically work, so a lot of the time I was spending it on RuneScape. So there are definitely games that I'd like to play. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet, but if I do and you don't see videos for a month, don't worry. I'm just taking a break. I'm not completely burning out. There are still a lot of PVM shit that I'd like to do, like Corp. I still want to get to Corp very, very badly. It's just I need to also do a few errands beforehand. But anyways, hopefully that summed it up. From now until I get the Armadillo, that's basically what I'm going to be doing. Raids content, Gorillas content, Zora content. If you'd like, you can feel free to watch this on Twitch. I do stream pretty regularly, almost. I'd say I stream like 4 times a week at the minimum, so you could feel free to check that out if you'd like. If not, feel free to stay here for the videos. You know, that's no problem. But also, I'd like to thank all the people that came to my Max party. I appreciate it. You know, it took me a long time to get to that point, so it was cool seeing a lot of familiar faces, and... yeah, I think that's about it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video that I upload. I don't know if I'm gonna call them progress videos. What do I call them? I don't know. I'll probably just I'll figure it out. Anyways, guys, peace.